Hello, BookTube. I thought I would do something a bit different, add an extra TBR for June. And in this instance, I want to do like a reading my favorite BookTubers' favorite books. And I thought to kick this new thing off, I'd start with the iconic king of one of the great men of BookTube, Joshua Kribo. You may have heard of him. And I stalked his channel pretty much because he hasn't made a favorite book list, and so it was very hard for me. So I stalked his channel, and I came up with 5 books. There's one. I added one more because they're very lovely, and so I have 6 books here. I'm gonna read in the month of June and see if I find some new favorites. And there is some lovely rereads in here for me too because it's nice to go back and reread and see what and compare it to what I first read it and also what Josh thinks of it too. So anyway, let's get started. So the first book is Hyde by Matthew Griffin. Josh read this recently and I feel like I need to as well because we've been chatting and he said it's really good. So I have it as an ebook and I'll get to it in June. And also another one I don't have is Notes on a Native Son by James Baldwin. I know nothing about Notes of a Native Son. I'm going in blind. I've only read by Baldwin or like Giovanni's Room and Go Tell It on the Mountain. Outside of it, I have no clue about anything else Baldwin wrote. I do have a couple other of his novels. I have Just Above My Head, Tell Me How Long the Train's Been Gone, and Another Country. And I haven't gotten to those yet, but it has been years since I've read Baldwin. And I want to see if he holds up to me. And also, because Josh loved Notes of a Native Son so much, maybe I'll like it too. So those are the 2 books that I don't have. And the rest is very lovely. We've got some classics too. We got some poetry, some bit more modern classics too. So I tried to pick as wide as I can. So we got 2 books by Daniel Defoe starting off. We have Mole Flanders. He read this, I think, I don't know, the last little bit. He loved it, and I like Defoe. I love his nonfiction more than his fiction. If I'm being a bit honest. Like I love his journal through the plague years, and he wrote another one about like a shipwreck or something like that. I can't remember it, but it was very lovely from what I remember. But anyway, Mole Flanders. I heard this is like the fallen woman trope, and I always kind of think of this one as, oh my god, I'm trying to remember his name. Like a Samuel Richardson type Clarissa maybe, not Clarissa, Pamela maybe. But again, I have no clue. I've never read More Flanders, so I'm going to be reading that. So that's exciting. Again, I haven't read Defoe in literally since I was a teen, and that's going further back. That's leaving every single day. But anyway, also Robinson Crusoe. This is the Penguin Orange Binds. These are like the original like beginner classics, like big fonts and all that. There's no notes or anything, but I've never gone along with Robinson Crusoe. I read it once again as a teen, and it just done nothing for me. I felt empty reading it. I think it was the allegory what Defoe was referring to, especially about Christianity and the way he tried to add that theme into the story of Crusoe. I didn't think worked as well, but I'm very much due for a reread, and Josh loved it so much, and it's a perfect time for me to give it another try. And then we have a Forster. We're going to be doing A Room with a View, and I have this massive collection here. This has Where Angels Fear to Tread, The Longest Journey, A Room with a View, Howard's End, and A Passage to India. And I know absolutely nothing about A Room with a View. Like, I literally couldn't tell you a single thing. I've only read one book by Forster, and that was Morris, which was his final book. And I love that one so much, but I've never read a single thing by him outside of that. And this, I think, Josh loves it, so it'll be a good chance for me to read some more Forster because he's a big blind spot for me in terms of, a bit more modern classic author I just haven't gotten to. And so, yeah, I'm going to be reading that. And the sneaky 6th thing I'm going to read, because we all know that Josh loves his poetry. And so I'm going to be also reading some Yeats as well. I've never read Yeats. I literally know nothing about him, so I'm going to go in completely blind. And I picked out 3 poems that I know Josh likes. again, I done a lot of research for this video. I'm going to be reading Easter 1916. I don't know what that's about. And Meditations in a Time of Civil War, and Lapis Lazuli. So I'm going to be reading those three as well to get some poetry in. And so that is going to be my reading favorites from different booktubers, the Joshua Kribo version. And yeah, we'll see how we go. Let me know what you think of these books in the comments below. And yeah, can't wait to get started in June. Thank you so much for watching BookTube, and I'll see you next time.